Hello, everybody. So for my final reflection, I'm just going to kind of go through the slides that I made. So first of all, I talk about through the sequence the importance of understanding math in like a really fundamental way, knowing the meaning behind procedures and algorithms, and also seeing the interconnectedness of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, kind of how everything builds upon the next, and the importance of really understanding one thing completely until you can move on to the next, and how that makes things easier in the future because you actually understand the concept versus a rule or a procedure that you know to throw at a certain problem. It helps with problem solving and all that good stuff. So then and now, I used to think that math was really concrete, and now I think of it as more of a creative and flexible thing. It makes me really excited to teach it in different subjects and kind of intertwine skills and see how you can connect math to PE or science and art and all that to kind of make it more enjoyable and make it fun. And I think the more avenues, I guess, or the more different ways you can teach one thing, the more rounded out the idea will become, and the more clear it will be in your brain, if that makes sense. I'm not articulating myself super well. What else? Yeah, so I used to think that teaching math was boring, and now I think teaching math, well, I hope it will be fun and engaging. My plan is to make it fun and engaging. And something I learned in this class that I did not know, kind of what I've been talking about, I learned the importance of not teaching arbitrary tasks, but to take time to dive deeper into concepts and provide explanations for what's being done. Something that really helped me with fractions was, I think, what was that, 212? Yeah, that must have been 212 because we just did fractions. All the fraction bars that we made, and physically like drawing out and taking parts of each whole and learning how to do division and multiplication with fractions with visual representations was really helpful for me because fractions was always something that I struggled with. From this class, I want to remember I really like the common mistakes that we talked about that children have and the common things that they struggle with. I think as adults, it's easy to forget that things aren't trivial. Things are really challenging, kind of like when we did base 12 in 211 and remembered how hard it is to count and add and subtract and just kind of navigate your way through numbers and what they actually mean and place value and all that good stuff. So I want to really try and think about common mistakes children make, and then I can kind of see their path and see their thought process and get to the point where I know how to really easily correct that, and help them kind of work through it themselves. Maybe I'm kind of rambling. Yeah, and that's kind of it. My advice was, this probably doesn't need to be part of my reflection, but my advice was to trust the process for people just starting the sequence of math, because I came into it being one of those people who struggled and didn't enjoy it and who was kind of resistant to the whole process, but it really did change my attitude and I really did enjoy it. And so, yeah, I will see a lot of you in GTIP this summer. Bye.